now on, we will go to Gyeongbokgung Palace from Gyeonghuigung Palace. Ready? Go! Facing Gyeonghuigung Palace, go to the right. Gyeongbokgung Palace is the primary palace of the Joseon dynasty that was established in 1395 after the foundation of the dynasty in 1392. Mountain at the backdrop and a wide Yukjo Street unfolds before Gyeonghuigung Gate, the main gate of the palace. The name Gyeongbok means that the new dynasty shall have good fortunes and prosper. Gyeongbokgung Palace was the very place where Hunmin Jinglung was created and distributed. Gyeongbokgung Palace was destroyed during the Japanese invasion in 1592. It was left in ruins for many years, only to be restored in 1867, 270 years after the war's end. During the restoration by King Gyeongbokgung, the palace was added with new buildings such as Gyeongbokgung Palace, Taewonjin Hall, and Jibokje. In particular, Okoru Pavilion at Gyeongbokgung Palace is where the tragic incident of the assassination of Empress Myeongsong took place. The unique atmosphere where history and modernity coexist, delicious food culture, beautiful natural scenery, and friendly and safe travel environment represent the charm and advantages of Korean travel and are considered recommended destinations for many people. What you see on the left is the Seoul Museum of History. If you have time, I also recommend visiting here. Is this your first trip to Korea? I'm sure you'll be satisfied with Korea's various charms. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. The shameful Korea-Japan Treaty of 1910 marked the beginning of the systematic destruction of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Most buildings were destroyed for the sake of hosting the Joseon Industrial Exhibition in 1915. In 1926, the entire palace was put in the shadow of the building of the Governor-General of Joseon. The palace restoration project began in the 1990s, and the Governor-General of Joseon building was demolished in 1996. The areas around Hungnimun Gate, the Royal Living Quarters, Gyeongbokgung Palace, Taewonjin Hall, and Gyeonghuigung Gate were restored and stand to this day. Gyeonghuigung Gate is the main gate of Gyeongbokgung Palace. Its name Gyeonggwa means virtuous influence by the king, and moon is a suffix that denotes gate. Unlike other palaces' main gates, Gyeonghuigung Gate has a double-roofed pavilion over a high stone foundation, the way the gates of fortresses are built, boasting a magnificent aura. The gate consists of 3 arched openings. The king used the central arch, while the crown prince and officials entered through the openings on either side. The gate pavilion housed a bell, which announced the time of day. The original gate had been moved to the north of Gyeongbokgung Gate when the headquarters of the Japanese government general in Korea was built during Japanese colonial era. Bombed during the Korean War, the pavilion of the original gate was destroyed. Gyeongbokgung Gate was moved back to the palace's main gate in 1968 as a concrete structure, not the wooden structure as it used to be. The gate restored to its original shape and place as a wooden structure in 2010. What season are you traveling now? I recommend you to feel all 4 seasons of Korea. Cherry blossoms in spring, greening in summer, autumn leaves and snow scenery in winter provide an opportunity to feel the beauty of Korea. Cross the crosswalk here. There are no traffic lights, so please cross carefully. Gyeongho means a joyous banquet, and ru is a suffix that denotes pavilion. It is built inside the pond in the western part of the palace's living quarters. It served as a venue for large-scale feasts for the king, court officials, and foreign envoys. It was designed as a royal garden for enjoying boat riding on the pond and appreciating the scenery of Inwangsan Mountain and the magnificent palace. It was just a small pavilion when Gyeongbokgung Palace was constructed, but in 1412, the pond was enlarged and a pavilion of the current size was built. It was repaired during King Seongjong and Yeonseungun's reign, but was burned down during the Japanese invasions. Gyeonghuigung Pavilion was restored when Gyeongbokgung Palace was rebuilt in 1867. The pavilion's first floor consists of 48 high stone pillars, 24 round pillars, and 24 square pillars. The second floor was a banquet hall with the floor. On the hip rafter lies 11 decorative tiles in zodiac animal sign shapes, which is the most among Korea's buildings. Korea is loved by many people as a travel destination with its unique culture and various charms. Go left here. We are passing through Gyeonghuigung Square now. Feel the happiness of your trip while looking at the scenery of an unfamiliar street. What you see on the right is a statue of Admiral Yi Sun-sin. Yi Sun-sin was a famous general of Joseon. Gyeonggbokgung Hall is the throne hall of the palace, where the king held a coronation ceremony, granted audiences to his officials, met foreign envoys, and presided over large official functions. Gyeongbokgung means to work diligently and perform a wise ruling, and Gyeon is a suffix that denotes hall. The hall is the largest and most formal hall in Gyeongbokgung Palace. The 2-story edifice stands on a 2-tier platform, reached by stone steps. The building has single, open-floor internal structure. The front yard, or the royal court, of Gyeongbokgung Hall is covered with wide and thin stones like any other palace, and 3 paths are laid in the center to demonstrate the palace's dignity. The courtyard also has stone posts that dictate state officials' positions by their ranks. There are sculptures of the guardians of the 4 cardinal directions, 12 zodiac signs, and 28 constellation signs at the corners of the foundation and on the banisters around the stairs. The interior floor consists of large square blocks, with the throne placed in the middle of the north side. Behind the throne is a wall screen painted with the sun, moon, and a 5-peak mountain, which symbolize royal authority. A pair of sculpted dragons decorates the ceiling. The gate, Gyeonghuigung, is located south of the Gyeonggbokgung Hall and is surrounded by a colonnade. Gyeongjong, Sejong, Sejo, Jungjong, and Seonjo were crowned king at Gyeongbokgung Hall, and Dunjong, Songjong, and Myeongjong were crowned king at Gyeongbokgung Gate. What you see on the right is a statue of King Sejong. Sejong was the fourth king of the Joseon dynasty. He made many great accomplishments in the spheres of science, economy, defense, art, and culture. One of his greatest accomplishments was the creation of Hangul in 1443, an easy-to-learn, efficient, and scientific writing system. He is respected as one of the country's greatest kings among Koreans. We're almost there, so cheer up a little more. Do you know about hanbok, Korea's traditional costume? Hanbok refers to traditional Korean attire. Koreans in the past used cloth, silk, hemp, ramie, and other materials to make clothes tailored to the distinct 4 seasons of the Korean peninsula. A complete set of hanbok consists of jeogori, which covers the arms and the torso, a skirt or a pair of trousers, and durumagi, which serves as outerwear. With a snug fit and soft lines, the clothes give an elegant look overall. Korean people in the past tended to prefer simple, white clothes, for which they were often referred to as the white-clad people. However, they would wear more ostentatious clothes with elaborate colors and designs depending on the period, status, and occasion. The clothes mainly featured 5 colors: white, black, blue, red, and yellow, collectively called obangsek. Today, hanbok is more often worn for special occasions than as casual clothes, such as wedding ceremonies, children's first birthdays, and seasonal holidays, including the Lunar New Year's Day and Chuseok. Hanbok began to attract global attention with its charm and aesthetics as K-pop stars such as BTS and Blackpink showed off various styles inspired by the hanbok in their music videos. The interest in hanbok was further boosted by the popularity of Korean periodic dramas Kingdom and The King's Affection, released by global streaming video services. In addition, numerous fashion brands have released casual outfits designed by adapting hanbok to fit the modern lifestyle, and some schools chose hanbok-inspired clothes as their uniforms. Cross the crosswalk here. Do you know about K-food? K-food has been taking the world by storm with its superb taste and benefits to health. The World Health Organization described Hansik as a superb culinary model with nutritional balance, with many researchers reporting that Hansik prevents obesity and cancer. Doenjang, ganjang, and gochujang are 3 of the most basic condiments and the most widely enjoyed fermented foods in Korea. Doenjang and ganjang are made from meju, which refers to soybeans boiled, pounded into paste, and formed into brick-shaped lumps. These lumps are dried and fermented, and then kept in large clay pots with salt water for around 2 to 3 months. The resulting solids are made into doenjang, and the liquid is used as ganjang. These sauces offer a uniquely savory and rich salty taste. Gyeongbokgung is a traditional Korean food made by fermenting a mixture of soybean malt, starch, and adding chili pepper powder and maiju powder. Being lovers of spicy foods, Koreans use gochujang in a wide variety of dishes. We finally arrived at Gyeongbokgung Palace. I hope you enjoy the rest of your trip. See you in the next video. See ya!